$13 million for a jet, $10 million for a house, $30 million for a single car. But his $200 million purchase will leave you speechless. Here are the 10 things Lionel Messi spends his money on. Usually, we save up for an entire year to afford an iPhone, but for Messi, a regular iPhone is not enough. In 2019, he purchased a unique iPhone XS Max. It's completely covered in gold, and he had his jersey number, his wife's name, his children's names, the logos of Barcelona and Argentina, with which he won the last World Cup, held in Qatar, engraved on it. In 2018, the regular iPhone XS Max cost around $1,300, but his custom gold-plated iPhone cost him $21,000, and this purchase is by far the cheapest on our list. Now let's take a look at Messi's watch collection: $25,000 for an Audemars Piguet, $40,000 for a Rolex. It's well known that Messi loves collecting expensive watches. What about this one, the Jacob & Company Messi edition? It cost approximately $150,000, and is adorned with 27 jewels. Only 36 pieces were ever made. But the most surprising thing is that it's not the most expensive watch in his collection. When Messi won his 7th Ballon d'Or in 2021, he received a very special Pernell watch, with a small golden ball embedded in it. Only 8 pieces of this watch were made, and its value is around $350,000, and yes, he didn't even have to buy it. It was a gift. But did you know that Messi bought something for €32 million that was almost snatched by Ronaldo? Messi's car collection is truly enviable. It includes a Range Rover, a Cadillac, a Bentley. But as his salaries increased dramatically, so did his car's extravagance. $150,000 for an Audi R8, $200,000 for a Maserati GTS, $300,000 for a Ferrari, and a $600,000 Mercedes SLS. His collection has already surpassed the $1 million mark, but what about one of his rarest cars ever, a Pagani Zonda Triclor? How much does it cost? Around $2 million, but hey wait. Messi couldn't stop there, it seems. In 2022, after moving to Paris Saint-Germain, his earnings reached $130 million. That's why he bought such an expensive car, a €30 million Ferrari 335S Spider Scaglietti. He managed to win it at an auction. And do you know who else wanted this car? Cristiano Ronaldo, his eternal rival. But Messi won the challenge. And with so many cars, you need a very large space to park them, which is why Messi spent $5 million on an apartment, $10 million on a villa, and $44 million on his new house in Paris. Practically a castle, but nothing compared to the $200 million he spent on his craziest purchase. But let's continue. However, the Messi family loves spending their vacations in Miami away from Europe. That's why in 2019 they bought an apartment in the Porsche Tower. And want to know the special feature? You drive your car directly into the elevator, which takes you to your apartment. There are 2 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, a super open space, a living room, and of course a beautiful view. It's no wonder that it cost approximately $5 million. And for us, a Miami apartment would have been sufficient, but not for Messi. 2 years later, he bought a second one just a few meters away from the first, and obviously this one is just as impressive. It has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a huge cellar, a personal cinema, a gym, a swimming pool, and of course a stunning 360 degrees view. The whole thing cost him $7 million. But Messi doesn't just spend his money to look at the water. No, you can also find him and his family at sea on this yacht. Wow! It's 28 meters long and has 4 bedrooms. Who wouldn't want to relax on this fantastic yacht? It's no wonder that there are often photos of Messi at sea on Instagram. It's like a floating villa. And speaking of villas, Messi owns houses in Argentina, Italy, and Spain, but how does he reach them? This private jet. And it's fully equipped with a kitchen, 2 bathrooms, 16 seats, and of course the number 10 on the exterior. Even the stairs have something special. Messi personalized them by adding the names of his family members. But how much did it cost? Around $13 million. But it's supposed that he only leased the plane, which still costs a lot of money. But wait, we haven't reached Messi's most expensive purchase of $200 million yet. While flying around the world is great, but one of Messi's favorite places is Barcelona. It's no wonder. The club supported him since he was young to become a professional football player. As soon as he became a professional, he bought a house for $2 million. And invested another $6 million to renovate. The end result is fantastic. It has a huge gym, training equipment, a weight room, and several posters of Muhammad Ali. Additionally, there's a separate room to play basketball, and in the garden, he had a soccer field created where he can improve his skills and play with his family. And when he wants to relax, he can take a dip in the pool, and nobody can observe him. not even from above, because airplanes are not allowed to fly over the area. But this has nothing to do with Messi's privacy, but rather with environmental protection in that area. But hey, who hasn't had this problem before? You sit in your garden and want to relax, but the neighbors are too close. Yes, Messi's had this problem too. What was the solution? He simply bought the neighbor's house, if only it were that simple. But we all know that Messi no longer lives in Barcelona. Now he plays in Paris, and lives in a castle. Yes, it's not bad. It has 30 rooms, 1 cinema, 1 squash court, 1 private garage, and 1 swimming pool. The value of this castle located near the center of Paris is $44 million. Not bad, right? And yeah, we're only at number 3. In 2017, Messi bought this hotel, the 4-star boutique Hotel Mim in Barcelona, for approximately $30 million. The property has 77 rooms and a beautiful rooftop terrace with a pool. He also purchased a hotel on beach, and 1 in Malacca. Now there are a total of 6 hotels. One of them is a ski resort, with 141 rooms, and an elevator that takes guests to the top of the mountain. The exact investment is not known. But if the first one costs $30 million, I can't even imagine how much the others cost. But now we finally come to the most important purchase on the list, worth $200 million. Messi built something for his fans, his very own state-of-the-art amusement park. The entire structure was built in Ningbo, China. It has 20 attractions, and covers an area of 80,000 square meters. Visitors can experience various things such as virtual reality, roller coasters, and of course a soccer field. The park was supposed to open in 2020, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, everything was postponed. Let's hope that 2023 is the year we can finally discover, and above all visit it. But all the money Messi earns doesn't keep him from spending on something much more special. Messi knows what it means to have health problems. He had a growth disorder and his family didn't have the money to pay for his treatment. Fortunately, Barcelona stepped in and funded the treatment, and Messi has never forgotten. That's right, in 2017 he founded the Lionel Messi Foundation, a charitable organization that supports the education of children living in poverty, and it literally saves lives. A large portion of the donations go to research in hospitals for children with serious illnesses. Messi supports fundraising campaigns such as selling his shoes. He also collaborates with other celebrities like David Beckham to raise awareness on important issues. And when the COVID-19 pandemic broke out, he donated several $1 million. Messi is not only a role model on the field, but also off the field. He has a few years of his career left and doesn't want to be remembered only for his plays on the field. So remember, every time you see him play, he's not doing it just for himself, but for all of us. We've reached the end of the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.